Existing conditions in question are heart disease, lung disease, cancer, immune system vulnerability, and diabetes, thank you, and diabetes. Those five, I'll do it again. Heart disease, lung disease, cancer, compromised immune system, and diabetes. Those five pre-existing conditions. And then one other thing we could call a factor. It's not a pre-existing condition, but it is a factor that we are concerned about and we've seen already. If you are a smoker or a vapor, that does make you more vulnerable. And we'll say it probably several times today and in the days to come. If you are a smoker or a vapor, this is a very good time to stop that habit, and we will help you. Our health department and our colleagues in the state have a lot they can offer people who want to quit smoking or want to quit vaping. If you can do that, if you want to do that, please do that now. It is a very good time to take that vulnerability off the table. Call 311 if you need help. So for folks who have one of those five pre-existing conditions, or God forbid more than one, even more. For folks who have that reality that they're a smoker or vapors, they're in particular danger. And if they're over 50, that is the category where we're seeing the biggest problems by far. That's where the real danger is. Those are the folks, God forbid anyone passes away, but overwhelmingly the folks in greatest danger, the folks we have the greatest concern about whether they will still be alive at the end of this is the folks who are in that category. Okay. The next category to think about is folks who have those pre-existing conditions but are under 50 years old. So the pre-existing condition is a deep concern at any age, but a much deeper concern if you're over 50 years old. The next category is a healthy person over 50. Now, a healthy person over 50 in most cases is going to do fine, but there is somewhat more vulnerability if you're over 50. And then the last category, thank God, is the biggest category of New Yorkers. Under 50 years old does not have one of those five pre-existing conditions or smoking and vaping. That's the single biggest category of people. And for those people, by and large, if you contract coronavirus, you're under 50, you don't have those pre-existing conditions, you will generally experience it the same way you do a common cold or flu, and it'll be unpleasant, but you'll be okay in the end. We see very consistently with children, again, this is not a perfect rule, but it has been a consistent reality. Children who do not have pre-existing conditions, their general experience, again, will be that of something like a common cold or flu. So I want to reassure parents on that point, but I also want to say to parents who do have children with those pre-existing conditions that we want you to be very vigilant. Make sure they do not come in contact with folks who have symptoms, and obviously if any child who does have those symptoms develop, we want to be very careful to get them care right away. But I want to be clear about where there is some good news, and the good news is for the vast majority of New Yorkers, they are in the less vulnerable categories. Okay. Let's go over numbers, but first one other thing, there's going to be constant flow of information in lots of different forms for folks who want to get connected to information. You can text the word COVID, C-O-V-I-D, COVID, to 692-692, and you will get regular updates from the city. Let's go over numbers. As of yesterday, we had 12 positive cases since the beginning of this crisis. There's one new one, and I'm going to say up front, we are gathering information on this new case. We need a little more time to get all the facts 100% clear, so we'll have an update on the new case later on today. I can only tell you in New York City, in the Bronx, but I want to get all the facts straight before we give you more. So 12 as of yesterday, plus 1, 13 as of today. 7 new cases since Friday.